The thing I always come back to is collage. There are so many ways of doing collage and artists keep amazing me with their choices and the options or combinations they come up with. My material today is my pile of discarded painted sheets from previous projects. Hi there, my name is Albert van der Zwart. Welcome to Imperfect Paintings, inspiring you to embrace the magic of making art. Over to Sandra Blow, a British artist I want to introduce today. While I show 10 examples of her artwork, I invite you to observe closely. See what you notice. Which part or which artwork stands out to you? Do you like what you see? Can you figure out the different layers of her artwork? In the top right corner, each one has a number. Make a note of which number you like most, or perhaps choose several. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite. Share what you especially like about that artwork. If wanted, rewind and press pause to take a second or better look at each one. To me, this one doesn't seem that difficult to make. I see 4 big parts. So I take a sheet of my garbage pile and start making my own version. Over time I learned I prefer to dive in boldly. When stuck, I go back to the original artwork, see what the artist did to get new ideas and how to continue with mine. At first I was working with my blue pieces, but suddenly I switched to looking at the white zone between them. I suggest you to do the same. I now move the pieces around to see how much white space around them I want to have. Do the pieces meet or stay apart from each other, and how close do I want them? Do they go over the edge or not? I like this situation and use some masking tape to create double-sided tape to keep them from moving. Back to Sandra Blow. Her blue is so much darker and way more intense. I now see the brownish part top right corner. Interesting. I go through my material and come up with this orange one. I cut off a part and try to find the right spot for it. Later on I also add a second one. This little spot intrigues me, and when I observe closer I see she added a second blue piece on top of the brown part. On the top left part there are also pieces added. It seems like she used 2 slightly different colored blue sheets. And perhaps this is also the solution I'm looking for. One layer can look boring, a second layer adds a conversation, but a third layer can create a community. But perhaps my blue sheet wasn't a good choice to begin with, because of the restlessness of all the dark and the light spots. Still, I learn from it and it's fun to play like this. Within the series of artworks made by Sandra Blow, these 2 speak to me. Later I found 2 other ones. I love to see she made more of them, totally different in energy. And again, simple looking. So a reddish sheet and a black one for the bold lines or beams perhaps. I cut them roughly, like I think she did as well. It's so easy to start playing like this, but after the start the real fun begins. It feels like I'm swimming in an ocean of what-ifs. I have this rectangular red sheet. What if I cut it to a real 50 by 50 square? Playing like this is never to ridicule art, but playfully trying to better understand how, in this case Sandra Blow, might have worked. By watching closely, trying things out, even when copying parts in a certain way, it's all done in the spirit of learning. By actually doing, I get a first-hand experience in, of this case, the influence of the length of the strips, how colors interact, and even simple facts of which strip comes first or which one comes on top. To challenge myself in a different way, I take my garbage pile, put it upside down and randomly pull out a few sheets. The aim is to create something with the art of Sandra Blow in mind. It's fun to upcycle or reuse discarded sheets. And on another level, collage making by using old paintings is like painting with brushstrokes from the past. Putting together parts of these sheets, where the only thing they have in common is that I made them, is also interesting. And quite a bit of a challenge. In the end, I'm not all that disappointed, but if I could make a choice, I would change it like this. This final situation looks more like they work together. Would you like to learn how a square can trigger new ideas? Just click on the link and I will see you over there in the next video. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.